Welcome to CSS video series. In this series we break down each concept of CSS step by step. But for this video we can understand the syntax of CSS and how to apply styles for HTML content. Before we dive in, make sure that you have the right tools. If you are using the Visual Studio Code, go through to the plugin and search for Live Preview. Install it, which can help us to see the style changes inside the Visual Studio Code. To work with the CSS, we need an HTML file with a simple head that has meta information about the file, as well link to define the relation as a style sheet and the path to the CSS file. This ensures that the style loads at the same time as the HTML, allowing the style to be applied. The HTML body typically includes header, section, footer, with the class and ID attributes. Now let's shift our focus to the CSS file and make adjustments and learn how to select the right elements. You can select and apply styles to HTML elements using the tag names like a body, header, section, footer, div, and other HTML tags. Also, it's possible to use the class names for common styles. For unique styles on specific HTML elements, it's possible to use the ID to get certain styles for certain elements. In general, the CSS style is quite straightforward, consists of rules that define how the element should be displayed. For instance, apply styles for a body. Use the body tag name, then the bracket and define the properties, like a font family, background, margin, padding, and so on. In the same way as styling the body, we could also apply styles, for example, for the header, using the header tag followed by the properties inside the bracket, like a background color, text align, padding, and so on. Instead of defining the same way or the same styles over and over, it's recommended to use a class name, for example, the content, which can be done by adding the dot before the class name, then properties inside the bracket, such as the width, margin, background color, padding, border, and so on. In case there is a need for a certain HTML to have a unique styles, then it's possible to use the ID instead of the class name or the tag name. But keep in mind that the ID meant to be unique over the HTML file. Keep in mind that the CSS file reads the properties and the values and the styles from top of the file to the bottom, which means if the element property styles are defined twice, the second one will override the first one. For example, define the color property with the different colors for the same element, the second one would be considered as a primary color. Assignment for this video: the article element is meant to have a background color and align text in the center. Let me know how you do it in the comments section below. If you want the source code of this video, you will find the link in the description. Make sure to check it out. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.